Let's go to John. He is calling from Jacksonville, Florida. John, you are on, and we're glad that you called. What's troubling you today, or how could we help? What's going on?
Oh, what I want to say is that I found out that it's not about me, but my daughter and her husband, he's a controller. They just had a recent breakup, and I found out that he burned all her clothes, took away all her monies and stuff. And I found out that he's been having her have sex with other guys.
Oh, goodness.
I wonder what can I do about it.
Where is your daughter right now?
She's in Pennsylvania.
Is she with him?
And yeah, he threw her out of the house and stuff, and then she went back to him, and I didn't. Now he don't want nobody to be around him that knows about the situation. She just blurted it out when we found out all the trouble was going down.
Uh-huh.
And so, as a father,
it's just
I don't
horrible.
know what to do.
Yeah, it's horrible.
John, has anyone called the authorities?
Yeah, the cops were there when she was taking her stuff because he burned all her clothes. She got her stuff and she went and stayed with her sister, but then he gave her ultimatums and she went back. And I don't know what's going down so far. We haven't heard from her.
And what does your sister tell you about the situation? Any insight from her?
Basically, she went and stayed that night, and she gave her advice. The one that's having the trouble, she has such a low esteem, and I guess he's a controller. So,
well, John, she's traumatized, so she's not going to be able to make really good decisions. She needs protection and a safe place to stay.
And him having her have sex with other men, he is prostituting his own wife, and that's abuse, and it's illegal to do that. See, so he's committed a crime, and someone is going to have to go there and be there for her and take her away and protect her and call the police and get him arrested for prostitution at least, and certainly for domestic violence and abuse. They don't have the full story.
He likes to watch what it is or something like that.
No matter what.
Right.
Go ahead, Becky.
I was just going to say, John, this is overwhelming for you, but Steve's absolutely right that there has to be some action. You're going to need support. My one question is, are there any children in the home?
3.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so then you can go towards Children Protective Services.
Yeah.
He obviously is not a safe person. Your other daughter that's in the area can also take that on, but this is a critical situation. Safety is needed for both your daughter and those children. And actually for the man who's at the center of all of this. He is in need of some restraint and prosecution, just like you said, Steve. But I don't know, John, if you're equipped to do that or if you need to enlist your other daughter. I don't know. Is that something that you can do?
I can call her and tell her this, but no, she basically said she didn't see nothing wrong with what we were going on, but I know what it is.
Well, like Becky says, she's traumatized.
Yeah. It's been going on for a while from what I understand. And see, this out.
So here's the thing, though, John. Those children are being subjected to this chaos. This is harmful for them. And so whether mom and dad think this is okay, we have to have somebody intercede for these children. And that's gotta happen. It's not a matter of talking to your daughter, who's the mother of those kids. It's really getting outside authorities, and say, this is what I know, and we need a welfare check, and we need those children to be protected.
Yeah.
So have you thought about that you're going to have to become more involved if things are going to get better? Have you thought about that before?
Yeah, I'm fully for my grandkids and my daughter.
Okay.
And
so here's what I want you to repeat.
daughter.
Well, I want you to repeat this over and over in your mind. It doesn't matter what anybody says. It doesn't matter if your daughter has said she doesn't see anything wrong with it. Or it doesn't matter if he's threatening. What matters is you doing the next right thing, because you're the one that sees the situation for what it is. So don't get hung up on anything anybody says. We're telling you he needs to be arrested. He is abusive. He is doing something that's illegal, immoral, and your daughter is caught up in it and really can't make a rational decision to go away and stay away, even though he has treated her so poorly. And if you don't intervene now, these children are really going to get horrifically abused from all this, but there's still hope for everybody if you'll take some really tough action. Jacqui, anything you want to say here before we close out the program?
Well, you started with the question, what can I do? And so I just want you to hear that the thing you can do is probably the thing you already know, which is call out and ask for help. And so
services or what? Do I call children's services up there and tell them what I know?
That's right.
I've heard?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the first
And
step.
sometimes you can start at the sheriff's office to get the information. It can be very hard to get specific numbers. But if you know the county she lives in, you know their address, that's where you start. And you just begin the process.
And it doesn't matter what they say. If they say we don't see a problem here, well, that's the wrong person went out there.
Right.
So you don't let that be the answer. You move on and say, wait a second, that's not true. I've got to go to the police, or I've got to hire a private detective or whatever. But you don't give up until something changes. And your daughter needs to get out of the situation long enough and supported long enough that she can see the reality of what's happening to her and to those kids. And I'm really, really sorry for what's going on, but I'm glad you called us. I'm going to send you a copy of Take Your Life Back, and Healing is a Choice, and I hope that will be helpful to you. If any of you need help, please call us at 1-800-NEW-LIFE. Brand new book. If you support us, we'll send you the 365-day, 1 year, the Life Recovery Daily Prayer Devotional. It's a wonderful little book. We'll send that as our way of saying thank you. If you want to join us on the next program, it's 1-800-229-3000. 1-800-229-3000. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Jacqui. Thanks, Becky, and all of you who listen, watch, and pray. Bless you. Have a great day today. See you next time.